It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Siren Craft Brew, and this is a can of the Expressions Citra Double Dry Hopped IPA, coming in at 5.2% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. They've got their branding all over the can here. I quite like it. Let me just grab another supermarket beer that we just reviewed. These are your sort of kind of plain silver cans with a wrap that gets wrapped by a machine, but I quite like the way Siren have done it. They really used all of the can. You can see their branding is right up along the top of the neck here, which I think makes a little bit of a difference. There's some real estate up there, isn't there? There's some things you can use there, and Siren have chosen to do it. And I think it just looks a little bit more, what would be the word? It doesn't matter. It's what matters inside the can that really matters. A little bit more, like the difference between a Ford Cortina and a Ferrari. I picked this up in Morrison's. It cost me £3.50. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. The Utopian Brewing Hop Thief was nothing like a Ford Cortina, by the way. It tasted like a Ferrari. It was fantastic. Beer in the glass, one finger, white head, good levels of carbonation. This is a very different beer. I've just reviewed the Utopian Brewing Hop Thief. Check it out if you like. It was a fantastic beer, but immediately pouring this beer, the flavours in the Utopian Hop Thief were locked into the beer. You weren't kind of like, from this distance, you wasn't getting much of an aroma, but from this distance here with this Expressions from Siren, it's kind of like really throwing great big aromas out of the glass. Aromas of kind of your peach and your mango and your fleshy blood orange, and I haven't even put it to my nose yet. Some passion fruit in there. So let's do that. Let's get the beer to the nose. Yeah. If you drank a lot of Hazy IPA, I mean like can after can after can, you probably put this sort of beer to your nose and you go, yeah, it kind of like smells the same as the last one, has the same aroma as the last one. You got good carbonation, very thin film of a head, hazy, a little bit of sediment in it. You can see the sediment in the bottom of the glass. I think for £3.50 a can already, I haven't even tasted the beer yet. I'm thinking to myself, you know, I'm not thinking like, oh, why have I bought it? At least not yet. It's just, there's never really a point of difference with these hazy IPAs anymore. They've all seemed to like kind of molded into the same sort of supermarket hazy beer flavour, which is, you get a little bit of the grain coming through, but then it's this sort of like weird dull sort of grapefruit, dull passion fruit, dull mango. Let's dive in. Cheers, everyone. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, whoa. I don't like that. No. There's something sort of rather, you know, when like what was it? Which superhero fell into a tank of toxic waste and come out and he transformed into something else? I just feel like it's like concentrated hop, you know, those little kind of cartons that they use, little concentrated hop things. I went to a brewery once and we were launching a beer and we tasted the beer in the cellar of the brewery and the beer didn't taste anywhere near like what I wanted it to taste like. It was brewed by a regional brewer and I said, look, this is not right. This is not, it's nowhere near kind of hoppy enough, or it's nowhere near. And they went into panic mode. They opened the barrel there and they started pouring in these bottles of like concentrated hop juices, and I was like, what's going on here? What's going on? This is not how I kind of envisaged how we do things. You want more of this, don't you? You know, kind of whole hop cones and wheat, and you know, when you think of beer, you think of a beer being a pure product, a natural product, and that's why I've gravitated so much towards Czech and German beer, or good brewers like kind of Utopian. I'm not saying Siren are a bad brewer. It's just I'm not enjoying this beer. I've only had one taste. No. It's dry. It's musty. It has that hop concentrate, the concentrate liquids in it that I know for a fact if I drink that beer, I'm gonna, like, in a few hours time have a horrendous hangover, a horrendous headache. I know that because I do this every day. I can review 2 Czech beers and 2 German beers, drink the lot after I finish filming, and I'll be fine. I know for a fact if I drink 4 of these supermarket thingies, I might as well be heading for this cupboard here, you know, the old medication cupboard, looking for something to sort me out. I can't do that to myself anymore. I refuse to do that to myself anymore. It starts off with a bit of I start to crick my neck, and then it just gets worse, and then the headache just spans from the neck, and it's like unescapable. I've got to go and lie down, and it's all down to these blooming hop concentrate, flavour concentrate beers. I'm not going to drink any more of that. I can't drink any more of that. I won't drink any more of that. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I've had some cracking beers from Siren Craft Brew in the past. This isn't one of them. This definitely isn't one of them. I hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.